Right, hello and welcome to Chris's Nerf YouTube channel. Yeah, if you've been here before, you've probably seen I've done a couple of overviews and mods and silly ideas. But just wanting to show you this that I got the other day. It's the Nerf FortNite SMG-E, E for Epic. I have a confession to make. I play Fortnite. I have been playing with the kids just for fun, run around, be silly. I'm assuming people can hear me. I picked this up for, I think it was £13, £14 off Amazon. Yeah, gonna flip it open, have a look. I mean, I'm not a massive fan of the Fortnite blasters generally. They've been overpriced, bad reskins of existing things. Although I would be quite tempted by the grenade launcher. Anyway, so one Fortnite SMG-E. Let's get rid of the junk. Okay. It's a semi-automatic flywheel blaster. Slight confession to make. I did open it up earlier, so I've stuck batteries in it already. But as you can see, I've got larger adult hands, but it's not a massive blaster. If you're wondering, that's the size compared to a Strife. It's a semi-auto, clip-fed flywheel blaster. Oh yeah, this is my split strife. I've got another one that's part of a match pair. Anyway, that aside, the SMG. You get the blue darts. I don't care they're elite darts. They're going to be elite darts. I'm not going to bother doing full firing demo because I'm sure many other people have done that. I just wanted to give you my views on the thing. It's quite comfortable in the hand. The foregrip there, it digs into me. It's a bit uncomfortable there, but it's goofy, it's fun. Interestingly, the plastic feels different to the regular Nerf blasters. It feels less brittle, which sounds odd. It feels more feels like the whole thing is made out of the same plastic as the attachment points and the triggers. Interesting, but there you go. It may be a little more rugged as far as dropping things go. I picked this up partly because, yeah, it's fun. I quite like the look of it, but also £13 for what is effectively a Strife. It's not a bad deal. Yeah, you can't put an attachment on the front, you can't put an attachment on the back, but I never bothered that anyway. So we have a goofy 6-round clip with this, I don't know, is it supposed to be bandaging or something across the bottom? It's slightly bigger than a standard 6-round clip, but is it compatible? Well, let's see. Yeah, it's compatible with other magazines. Yeah, not a problem. Let's pop the Strife out of the way for a minute. What about the drum mags? .25 round drum, not a problem. Compatibility wise, whether or not you'd want to use a different matter. Interestingly, when I was playing around with it earlier, I did think that the I thought that was quite a nice aesthetic there with the with the FortNite clip in the Zombie Strike sling fire. I quite like that. But it is only a 6-round clip, so not going to get massively used. Fair to say, it's compatible. I think it feels quite nice. Don't have a chronograph, so I'm not going to bother making any claims or assumptions about its FPS ratings or accuracy. I'm indoors, I'm not going to bother with the accuracy at the moment. Let's see if we've got a couple of those aren't Nerfs. That's all my old dead darts. Here we go. Purple darts and a purple clip, why not? Yeah, as with so many other of the blasters recently, it's painted on one side. It's got an interesting wood grain texture to it around here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I thought for a moment there it had taken 6 and was ready for one more, but no. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, shame. I'm sure you could take that follower, make it available for 7 darts. So yeah, let's just trigger pull's quite smooth. It does have jam door and locks, and the jam door's a little bit funky to open. It feels like it ought to open there, but it doesn't. So here we go. Clearly got a trigger lock in there. Now, looking at this, it should paint up quite nicely, because I think that this wrap is separate. Whether or not it's glued on, I don't know, but that's quite groovy anyway. I think you can see the screw there holding this component on, so that's clearly a separate piece. From looking, these appear to be separate screwed on components. Yep, that's separate. So all the coloured parts possibly even that handle, that is part of the main purple blaster, I think. Yeah, I think that part is part of the main blaster, but these grey bits, possibly the back handle, the orange, are all separate as far as I can tell. So for painting purposes, that should come off quite nicely. I think even these 2 bits are separate, so that should be good. Oh, it's got a fake safety switch. It's got some interesting texturing. As I say, it's got a wood grain here with a dribbly effect, dribbly wood, who knows. Some sort of worn through patchy bits. Interesting thing I noted was that screws are on this side, so is the battery tray. If we take a look at the strife on the screw side, battery tray is on the other side, which means, well, with the strife, you take the screws off. This side has no components attached to it. You take it off, you can get to the internals nice and easily. This, the SMG, either you have all the internals attached to this side, in which case you have to take the screws off, turn it over, dismantle it, and drop all your screws all over the place. Or you take the screws out, dismantle it, and there's a wired connection from this side to the other, which makes it quite a pain when you're trying to take it apart and do quick maintenance internally. Anybody who's done internal mods on a demolisher will probably know what I mean there. Another interesting thing to note was the battery tray here. It takes 4 AA's, same as the strife. This is a strife extended battery door. Now, despite them being on opposite sides, you realise that actually, can you see the shape of the door? The battery door there is actually quite a similar shape. So while obviously the strife has a component cut out here, so this door is not going to just slot into there. It's just not going to happen. Not without a fair bit of cutting on the strife battery door, but that's possible. That's possible. Well, what I thought was interesting was that, as you probably noticed, I have an extended battery door here. That probably will fit in there. Again, with a little bit of cutting. It seems these tabs need reducing a bit, and then just a little bit taken out of here. So one concern that I had was if and when I do get around to using LiPo batteries, would it fit? But actually, I think it probably would, because I think I can quite easily just trim this door here, just trim a bit off there and get an extended battery door on there. So I reckon that should work quite nicely. So overall, I think the actual grip is more comfortable than the strife. Not entirely sure about the trigger. My finger tends to poke too far through the trigger, so I'm pulling on this pad of my finger rather than this one. Whether that's just me needing to get used to it or what, I'm not sure. But it's heavier than the strife. It's bulkier than the strife. I think it's got potential to paint up quite easily and look quite impressive. Well, that's a shame. I just realised they've put a grey infill on this side for decoration, but not on that side. Oh well, never mind. But it's because of the way it's normally decorated. It's yeah, it's quite good on both sides. I think I'm definitely going to paint that. Definitely going to enjoy that. Yeah, you can't see that from that angle, but the because of the flared bottom on the mag there, it stands up quite nicely too. While we're at it, you can see that's fairly symmetrical, fairly slim compared to Strife. It's a little fatter than the Strife, but no fatter than a symmetrical Strife would be. So not massive. Yeah, I won't show you my demolisher thing at the moment. Well, totally separate, but honest, the FortNite rockets, yeah, it's the only rockets you can get at the moment. I noticed on a couple of other people's videos, the rockets that came with the grenade launcher had had straight fins on them. The old demolisher rockets have what are they called? Twisted fins, not twisted, but angled fins to improve rotation and hopefully therefore accuracy. These, which I bought as a refill pack of rockets, do actually have a slight curve to them, a slight angle. It doesn't seem to be quite as much as the original rockets, but difficult to tell. So not quite the same size by the looks of it. So they've not just recast the old demolisher rockets. Yeah, it's slightly shorter. Anyway, that is my quick overview of the FortNite SMG-E. I plan on making more content. I planned on making more content this summer, but yeah, pandemics and stuff. I'm also planning on going to Foam Fest next spring. Again, pandemic dependent. So anybody going, give us a shout. Hopefully see you there. I've now lost my mouse, so I can't find where to hit the button to end the stream. While I'm doing that, if you want to hit like, subscribe, comment, let me know how the audio is and the camera angle is, and hopefully see you in another video. Bye.